Fair use.
Righteous Aktuba Tama Tamske. It means, in my ancestral language, our struggle continues. Mr. Malema, you have no authority to talk about land ownership. The Khoisan is the only authentic voice that can talk about land. We were the first freedom fighters fighting the colonials when they came here 360 years ago. We were the first people of this nation. We were the first people of Southern Africa. And today we still face oppression. This country's history did not start in 1910 when the ANC was established, nor did it start in 1994 when you went to a democratic dispensation. We lived here, and you, your ancestors, and the white ancestors found us here.
No, that's made up. It wasn't white people. It was black people. These Khoisan were invaded, captured by black Bantu, aka the Dutch, the Edomites. That's who captured you.
So we can only talk about land ownership as you found us here. The indigenous people of South Africa and Southern Africa needs to be restored. That was taken from them by the invaders. I thank you.
I'm not sure there was a question there. Is there was a statement? Would you like to answer?
Well, I think that you are extremely missing a point. Me and you are Africans. And
that's Edomite supremacy, Pan-Africanism. Edomite supremacy. The Bible already explains of what nations of Shem are. Israelites, Jacob, Edomites, Esau, both black, both from the branch of Abraham, who was also a ruddy black man. Then you also had Abraham's nephew, Lot, a black man, who had sons out of incest by his daughters, Ammon and Moab. Those are the only black nations today, and other ones mixed in. And Israel is the chosen. But when Israel goes away from the Most High, stuff like this, black history, black, right, by Edom, that's an Edomite right there, guys, I believe, they'll start using black to cover up the truth. Because they're the ones that took the Khoisan out of Siam, Thailand. The Siamese, right? Ayutthaya, Thailand. Right? Ayutthaya, you see the Buddha? The Buddha right there. And then Ayutthaya. See Ayutthaya, land of the Israelites.
And this land you are referring to and the whole of Africa was one thing until the colonialists came to divide us. So you must never see yourself as being something different from what I am. Otherwise you are inviting self-isolation. We, the black African majority and the Khoisan, were one thing.
See? he even said it front. The black African majority and the Khoisan. So you guys really think that Africans are Israelites, he just literally excluded them and calling them Khoisan and calling them African majority. Africa is Edom. You have a tribe in Nigeria called Edo. There's a state in Nigeria called Edu. Right? And there's a tribe in Nigeria called Iduma. And it's also located in Benin and Ghana. It's the Edo tribe.
And we are the only ones who can speak with authority about the Africa, the continent of African majority. So don't take away, I'm not from Europe. My ancestors are not from Europe. This Africa belongs to Africans, and that's what the Khoisan are.
It's the same thing they say here. My ancestors ain't from Africa, right? They're from America. No. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Williams, Mr. Tyson, Mr. Smith, Mr. Jones. You either got that from a black Jones who was a slave owner, or you got that from being an African slave from Africa. You were never no Indian. Any black Indian or a black indigenous person was a black colonizer, aka first the Spanish, the black French, then the black British came, found Indians that were dark as them, but they weren't Negro, and mixed in with them and made the American Indian. Just like over there, those black Dutch, Portuguese, black Europeans colonized Africa, found indigenous people, and mixed in with them. And then they also captured Khoisan from Siamese, mixed in with them, and now they're saying that they're part of the history too. So for example, right, you got the Xhosa people, and then you got the Khoisan. You might think, are they the same? Not exactly. I'm pretty sure they are Bantu. What happened was, during the wars, after the Bantu expansion happened, and genocide, they mixed in with the light-skinned Khoisan. We're saying light-skinned because they are, and it's part of my point. And they ended up getting more Chinese eyes. That's my theory. But my theory is the Bantu, because a typical Bantu looks like a typical Bantu looks like that, right? Something like that. And they mixed in with Khoisan, and they created a new race of people. And that's why they're claiming that it's black supremacy, but no, that's not true. It's the Bantu took over the Khoisan from and enslaved them and called them colored today, while they're getting their culture, Zulu, Xhosa, and they can't even go by their Khoisan tribe, because even though they were captured from Siam, Thailand, from the Black Dutch Bantu. But you see my point.
Don't isolate yourself, my sister. This solidarity will help us to defeat colonialist and apartheid legacy.
Remember, I just want to show you who this dude is. That's who that dude is.
Alliance. Shoot to kill. Hamaza. Kill the poor. The farmer. Kill the poor.
Those are Edomites, Bantus, Edomites. So I'm letting y'all know, South Africans, the Khoisan were the slaves taken from Siam, Thailand, and the black Bantu Dutch tricked them, thinking that they were colonized by white people, but they weren't. They were colonized by black people. Just more evidence to show that Khoisan and the Bantu ain't the same. But yeah. Hiya.